Well, hello, it's that time again. Side GigCon Live. We are interviewing the speakers for Side GigCon that's happening next week. This time next week, we would have finished the day, but it is Side GigCon on July 21st and July 22nd with a brunch on July 23rd. So three action-packed days. First day is going to be virtual, all day virtual. Second day is going to be hybrid. So it's going to be live in Atlanta, Georgia, and streamed virtually for those that are going to be virtual, so you can get the experience of the experts as well. If you're coming to Atlanta, Georgia, you will have the opportunity to do a mastermind session with like-minded professionals with side gigs, as well as the experts themselves that are going to be there. So it's going to be action-packed. We're also going to have a networking reception. So excited about that. Immediately after the conference, it is going to be a networking reception at the Russell Innovation Center for Entrepreneurs in Atlanta, Georgia, right across from the historic Pascals. And we're going to be upstairs, and then we're going to go downstairs into the Chase Lounge. We have our official food sponsor, which is AC Art of Food. She's going to be preparing some delicious bites. We also have a wine sponsor, Her Wines. It is a Black woman-owned wine company. Absolutely fabulous. Can't wait to taste her wines and get a couple bottles, because you know how I do. And then the third day, we are going to have a wonderful private brunch where people will be able to pick my brain. Normally I invoice people to pick my brain, but you all will have unlimited access, at least for the few hours, to pick my brain and other experts that are going to be there at the brunch as well. Tonight, I'm really excited to introduce you to more speakers. You just saw, look who's speaking at Side GigCon. Well, we have a virtual speaker as well as an in-person speaker and a few other speakers that are going to be coming on. But the first speaker I want to introduce is my BFF. Now, she's been my BFF since, 14, 15 years old, like Valicia Williams. She is the guru, sales guru now. What? Who would have thunk it when we were 14, right? How you doing, boo? You're muted.
I am doing awesome and amazing. How you doing, friend? I miss you.
I miss you too. So close yet so far away.
I know, right?
But how's everything in Columbus, Georgia? No, Columbia, South Carolina, right? Like, where did I go? Columbia,
Better
South
get it
Carolina.
right. Everything is good. The housing market is booming. Everybody's moving from up north, buying houses cash, and putting everybody in a fancy around here. I'm gonna need y'all to stay up
Oh
north.
my gosh. Absolutely. Now, here's the thing. You're going to be coming in virtually from Columbia, South Carolina, and you're going to be sharing some amazing tips. Before we get that, tell everybody a little bit about yourself. I know how amazing you are, but let the world know how awesome and amazing you really are.
Well, I am, as she said, Valicia L. Williams. I live in Columbia, South Carolina. I am from the small wonder of Dover, Delaware. And I've been in sales all of my whole entire life. I started selling when I was in elementary school, selling candy, cookies, whatever y'all remember, moon pies. I used to sell all of that. And I I have a sales and marketing degree and an education degree. My education degree was first, and I realized education was not my thing. So it goes back to sales, way back to sales. So I've been in the industry for decades. I'm actually a realtor who loves to travel. I also train and motivate people to become the best salesperson that they can be. My office is located downtown Columbia, South Carolina. I'm in Atlanta sometimes because I'm licensed in Georgia and North Carolina and South Carolina here and in real estate. And I'm trying to convince my BFF to move to Columbia, South Carolina.
So here's the thing. She convinced me to move to Atlanta, then left my butt, and now she wants to move to Columbia. I know. I'm catching feelings
You're
on
breaking
that.
up, dear.
But it's okay. Oh, okay. Can you hear me? Did you see me now? Okay, so I said I
Yeah,
left Delaware to come to Atlanta for you, and then you left me, and now you want me to come to Columbia. Yeah, okay. We'll see about that.
but I built a house here in Columbia, so I'm not going anywhere. You
Oh, okay. Yeah, and
listening?
I do have my own room, so that's amazing. So, as we get started, Felicia, so tell us a little bit about what you're going to talk about at Side Gig Con. What are you going to teach us at Side Gig Con? Because you did write a book, Sales Ain't That Damn Hard, right? And that is
Yes.
really for people that are really not salespeople. But share a little bit about what you're going to teach
Yours.
us, um, what you're going to teach us at the conference.
Okay, well, the name of my book is "Sales Ain't That Damn Hard," and some of the things that I'm going to cover in the book are the 7 strategies for beginning salespeople. But people don't realize that they sell already. If you go on your social media, I know you've shared everything, every place that you've ever eaten, any place that you've ever visited, and also put a tag on it so that other people can do it, right? That's marketing, that's sales. You've given free marketing to somebody and don't even realize it and didn't even get paid for it. So this is going to be good for entrepreneurs who are not just in the sales industry of like selling products and services. Is also going to be good for people who are network marketers and don't know how to talk to people and don't know where to start. So 3 things that I'm going to talk about is prospecting, how to pray for your client. Okay, pray on your client. What to do when you find them, how to collect their information, and how to invite them on a date. And then we're gonna talk about the date, and in the date we're gonna talk about where you want to meet up. All right, be safe. Where you want to meet up, what to ask on the date, and how to close the date out so you can keep them at the front of their mind of their mind. Okay, keep your name in the front of their mind. And then the next thing I'm going to talk about out of the 7 strategies for beginner salespeople is the drip effect. What is that? That's following up, because the future is in the follow up. All right, I'm going to talk about um, when to call them, because you don't want to call them after the date, directly after the date. You don't want to make them think that you're thirsty, because people can smell commission breath. You ever heard of that?
Wow.
Commission breath. People know when you're desperate. All
Okay.
right.
Oh wow, I love that commission breath. Okay, the
Yes.
desperation of it. Okay,
Yes. When to call,
okay, that's
what to
cool.
say
All of
when you
that
call.
sounds well. All of that sounds amazing. I don't want you to give too much away because they're going to be like, "Well, she doesn't tell me everything." But I mean, just the prey on the client alone is like, okay, what is that? I'm interested. That date whole date scenario, I'm money, so I'm feeling that. So I can't wait to be able to see that. And I don't know if her internet connection. I don't know if you're back with me.
Yes, I'm here. So is that near
Okay,
you? That's
okay. So I can
okay.
wait for that whole thing as far as your, the prank, the date, the follow up, the drip effect, commission brand. I love it. I can't wait for you to teach us all about that. Now, a lot of people are wondering, what's in it for me? What am I really going to get out of it? What's some things people should go or attend Side GigCon?
I didn't hear the question. I'm sorry.
Why do you think people should attend Side GigCon?
Oh man, even though I'm a speaker, I go into every room virtually because there are so many nuggets that people can pick up. I mean, as far social media, um, interacting with other people, a lot of networking. I've never been to a virtual conference this good before a day in my life. I'm talking about even afterwards. There's a after party where we party together virtually. I'm just like, because even though you're not in the building, you're in the building, and that's the very first time I've ever seen that. Tara, you do a very awesome and amazing production. I mean, companies need to pay you millions of dollars to do what you do. I'm telling you.
Well, they don't pay me millions, but they do pay me good money to do what I do, and luckily I can do it for myself. But that's amazing. So, what's one quick tip that you can give to the people that may or may not attend? But what's one good tip that you can give to someone who has a side gig right now that they can implement?
Get serious about your side gig. Make your side gig your forward gig, front gig.
Mhm.
Okay. Like treat it as if it's your job and you don't have a job, even if you do have a job. Because if you have a job and you have the side gig, you can grow your side gig in order to make it create your own job. That's exactly what I did. I knew that I did not want to work for anybody because Valicia, if she knows more than you, she's going to make sure you know it. Okay. So I created a life while I worked at Coca-Cola, created a life for me and my children. And when I walked away from Coca-Cola, I have never looked back. And that's been since 2016. So I
But see,
am
you did it the right way because you respected your job to sustain your lifestyle, but you respected your side business as a legitimate business so you can grow it correctly. Because I know we had several conversations, and I talked about this yesterday. A lot of people want to say, I don't want to work for the man. Well, the man is paying your bills, the man is
right.
giving you benefits, the man is the first capital investor of your business. So
Yes.
respect the man for what it is, but also respect your side gig for what it will be. You
Yes.
know, so that's so important. Y'all hashtag that, tweet that.
Hashtag.
How about that?
Yes.
Awesome. So where can people locate you other than Side GigCon? How can people connect with you?
Well, you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Facebook. All is Valicia L. Williams. And also on Twitter, Valicia L. William, because my name was too long.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Felicia. I love you. I'll
I
be
love
coming to
you
stay in my house very soon.
Come on, girl.
Bye. Oh my gosh. I tell you, when I say that she's my BFF, like we argue like sisters because we are, but we are sisters in professional space as well. So I'm really excited about her being on board with this. There is another young lady that I want to introduce you all as a speaker this year. Now, this lady was responsible for me making a whole lot of money on Twitter when I really didn't understand Twitter. And I went to one of her classes and she told me about Twitter chats and what I should do. And my Twitter chat became one of the top 5 Twitter chats among Experian, Equifax, Money Chat, all of those. I was a top 5. And I also had a huge sponsor that paid me thousands of dollars to produce these Twitter chats. How about that? And that was before I really, really understood what Twitter was, or before it was really famous like it is now, right? I want to introduce Miss Lori Mann. She is the marketing extraordinaire, my sister from another mister. What's up, boo?
Hello, Tarra. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being a part of Side GigCon this year. Like, it's about time. You are the branding and marketing expert, and a lot of people think it's the same thing. You taught me that is absolutely different and should be respected, and there are actions with that. And so I'm so glad that you're going to be there to teach us. But before we get into what you're going to teach, tell us a little bit about how amazing you are and who you are.
Oh, that is so sweet. So, my name is Lori A. Mans. I am a trailblazing business strategist and sales coach with QualityMediaConsultants.com, where we help entrepreneurs to get more dream clients, gain brand visibility, and grow their sales in record time. And we love doing this work because one of the ways we do that is by teaching entrepreneurs how to maximize their expertise and get sponsors to help them fund their products and services and dreams. And that's exactly what you just talked about that you did on Twitter many, many years ago, is getting sponsors to help you fund your business with just your expertise. And it's because you had built a beautiful brand and a strong brand. And so I'm going to be talking to the Side GigCon crew about branding and marketing strategies to help you get paid and become more successful.
I love that because the strategies that you taught me, even when you first taught me about the avatar, you know, you were the first person to teach me about the avatar. Now I teach my clients about the avatar, and so important. But what are some of the things that you're actually going to teach us at Side GigCon? Because you're going to be live, you're going to be in the building. And so those of you that are in Atlanta, Georgia, you're going to be able to connect with Lori. You'll be able to touch her, you know, get to know her and everything. So what are some of the things that they're going to learn from you?
Well, you asked me to talk about branding and marketing strategies for success and to showcase what the differences were. in terms of branding and marketing, because branding and marketing are two different things. And many people confuse the two, but branding is all about the art of connecting with your audience and distinguishing your brand from those of your competitors. And marketing is about providing value and solutions to the people in your target audience so that they want to choose you to spend money with. So I'm going to talk about those differences, and I'm going to break it down, and I'm going to share with the audience about how they can shed their brand shame and go from brand shame to brand game, and then up their marketing strategy so that they can monetize it and maximize their expertise and get paid.
That's absolutely amazing. The right there, that's gonna make y'all money right there. It's just gonna make you money just by listening to what she has to say. So why should people really attend, in your opinion? I'm asking everybody, why do they think people should attend SideGigCon? But why do you feel people should attend SideGigCon, especially if they're in Atlanta, Georgia?
Well, because number one, this event is stacked with some incredible speakers, and congratulations to you, Tarra. You have done an outstanding job just bringing together all different types of speakers from all different types of backgrounds. And anytime you have that level of experience and expertise in a room, you're going to walk away with some wisdom nuggets. You're going to walk away with some actionable strategies and tips and tools to help you move the needle forward in your business. But more importantly, it's about the networking in the room. Every time I attend an event, I meet people who I otherwise would not have met. And it could result in cash. It could result in collaboration. It could result in connections. But either way it goes, anytime you are present in the room with other entrepreneurs who are successful and are knowledgeable, that can only be a win-win for any small business owner or any business owner who is doing that side gig but wants to make it full-time eventually. So I'd say be there or either hear about it and wish you were.
Absolutely. Like, meet me there, beat me there, or meet me there, because the whole thing is the connection and the collaboration, right? It's the connection and the collaboration. It's the people that you're going to meet. Even if you can't come in person, there is virtual networking where you can do individual conversations with people, live, that are people that are there. You never know who you're going to meet. Someone, they may not use your service, but they may know 5 people that need your service. And if they refer you to 5 people, you have 5 new clients, potential clients there from that one person. And imagine if you meet as many people as you can during the virtual environment and while you're in Atlanta. So that is so amazing. So before I let you go, I got to ask you, what's one quick tip about branding or marketing that we can leverage or utilize right now for our side gigs?
The one thing I would say is don't be afraid to create content, because content is what you need to have to make people familiar with your brand and to get your marketing messages out there so you can get known. And so content is so important because you got to have a content strategy to get found, seen, and heard by your target audience, because marketing and branding go hand in hand. But guess what? So does sales. You can't sell anything if nobody knows who you are. That's your brand. And they don't know what you stand for. And then if they don't know about your marketing messages and how you can help them and what problem that you solve for them, they're not going to buy. That's your marketing. And then if you don't have a sales strategy to fold all of that together, then it's not going to benefit your business. So have a content marketing strategy where you are addressing your branding story, your marketing story, and your sales story all together so that you can attract your target audience and build trust with them so that you can get paid.
And that's what we're trying to do. We are in business to get paid. A lot of people think I'm in business to help people. No, the way our bills are set up, they really don't care if you want to help people. We are in business to make money so we can help people.
Exactly. Yeah. Because you can't pour from an empty cup. So, yeah, I want to help people. I love people. I want to make a difference in the world, but I can only make a difference in the world if I have financial resources to do that. And so if you're in business, you're supposed to be in business to make a profit and to be profitable. So you can't do that if your branding, marketing, and sales strategy is not on point. So you got to take care of the business first before you even try to help anyone. Help yourself first.
Absolutely. I love it. Yes. Put your oxygen mask on first, people, so you can save the
Yes.
world.
Yes.
Absolutely. So, Lori, how can people find you other than Side GigCon? How can people connect with you?
The company website is qualitymediaconsultants.com. And you can find me on every social media at I am Lori Mann. So I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and you can just find me at I am Lori Manns.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see you and hug your neck in person on the 22nd and see everybody on the 21st and the 22nd. Thank you so much, sweetie. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. I love that chick. We used to do a whole networking organization, and we met so many people together, and it was just so much fun working with her. And she's so knowledgeable. So I can't wait for her to share her expertise to the attendees, whether you're in person or virtual, so you can really start getting more exposure for your business, especially if you're looking for sponsorship. That is your chick right there. I can attest to it. She did it for me. All right. So the next speaker I want to bring on board, there's so many people that have asked me, Tarra, I want to start a nonprofit. I want to start a nonprofit. And I'm not that chick, nor do I play one on TV. So I have to go to the chick that does that. And that chick is my sister, C. Nicole. That's my girl, C. Nicole. She is the nonprofit queen. Like, she can help you with the nonprofit. For real. How you doing, baby?
I am doing wonderful. How are you?
I am doing fabulous and amazing, as Valicia would say. But I am super excited because, next Thursday is Side GigCon. So we are coming down to the wire. And I'm so glad that you're going to be in the building in Atlanta, Georgia with me. It's been a while since we have seen and hugged each other because of COVID. So I cannot wait to see you. You're looking lovely as ever.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. So before we get started about what you're going to talk about, let's tell the world a little bit about you and how amazing you are.
Oh, thank you. And to all the love and acclamations back to you, girl, because let me tell you, you are my girl. Let me tell you all business owners, if you are in business or even, side hustle, side gig, you need a business accountability partner. Somebody who will pick up that phone, ask you how you doing, what's going on in your life. And Tarra and I have been that for each other. And just out of the blue, I might send her something. She sends me something, and she has no idea how many times she has just been priceless for me. So I just want to say that don't do this thing alone. Get you some partners, get you some people who can be there with you, ride or die. Also, my name is C. Nicole Henderson. Like she said, I've been in this industry for over 30 years. I have clients in over 46 states around the country, and we just love what we do. But we also love helping nonprofits get above that 100K mark, because there are 70 to 80% of nonprofits that are under $50,000 and really under $30,000. It doesn't make sense, because just with your board alone, you can easily get a budget of 25 to 50,000 just with you and your board. And so I'm here to tell people you can become bankable. You can have those 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 figures in your bank account. There are nonprofits with billions of dollars, and it's not just the Waltons. So if you have a desire or a goal and you want to, do something with your passion and your mission that God has given you, let's talk. Let's talk and see how we can help you take that to the next level. If you have a successful business and now you want to have goodwill and social enterprise and social impact, let's talk also how you can get additional tax savings and how you too can make a great difference in this world.
That's amazing. And there's a lot of people that have such a big heart to give, and they've received from their businesses, and they want to have that philanthropist arm for their business. And there is a way to do it. A lot of people are trying to DIY. I tell people all the time, I lost $50,000 trying to DIY this. You don't have to do that. You can get with the experts that can tell you what to do and save you a whole heap a lot of money. So thank you so much for coming to Side GigCon to really talk about nonprofits and how to start a nonprofit. Speaking of which, what are some of the things you're going to teach us during the conference?
Well, one of the things I'm going to talk about is how to protect your profits. Because if you are a business owner and you're not either A, donating to a nonprofit, or B, have a nonprofit, you want to be doing so, because that will begin to protect your profits. Because as an individual, you can give 60% of your adjusted gross income to a nonprofit. And if you have a nonprofit, others can give 60% of their adjusted gross income to you. If you have a private foundation, those can give 30% of their adjusted gross income to a private foundation. So that's number one. Number two is how to have that successful startup, and there's also how to have that scalability, because there are some things that nonprofits do that cause them to fail, and we do not want them to fail. So we'll be talking about the 5 reasons why nonprofits fail, how you can also leverage your resources. I tell people, a lot of nonprofits, you don't have a money issue, you have a resource issue. I just talked to a client the other day who a guy called him and said, hey, I need you to do a couple of things for me. And this guy has millions of dollars. He's done all type of work, and he never thought, not one time, to ask this guy to donate to his nonprofit, who would surely do it if he just asked. And one of the things we're going to talk about is how to ask. People don't realize that you have a legal right as a nonprofit, as a tax-exempt entity, to ask for money.
There you go. If you're afraid to ask for the money with a for-profit, you got a legal right to do it for a nonprofit. That is amazing. Yes. So, as a professional and someone, you've had side gigs before, you help people that have side gigs to start their nonprofit. Why should people attend Side GigCon, in your opinion?
Let me tell you, the tax laws, because I came from a tax background, the tax laws are made for the business owner and not the consumer. So if all you have is a JOB, and nothing wrong with that, but you're going to pay a higher tax bracket. And so I tell people all the time, I don't care if you are digging weeds out of your neighbor's yard, go get you a business, get you a side hustle, because you have to find those tax write-offs, and you'll be paying a whole lot less. Not that anything's wrong with the taxes or the government or paying our share of taxes. We should all pay our fair share, but at the same time, make good sense and good business of what you're doing.
Absolutely. I usually tell people, I don't care if you're a professional burger eater, you have got to start a side business, because the IRS favors employers and entrepreneurs over employees. Yes. And employees always pay more than entrepreneurs and employers in taxes. And we are going to have a panel about tax strategies for side gigs. And so you need to come here to learn about how to start a nonprofit. You need to learn your branding and marketing strategies, as well as sales strategies, even if you think you're not a salesperson, because that's going to help you with your side gig. So, Nicole, what's one tip that you can give to us today that can help someone with their side gig today?
I would say start now. So many people put off saying, well, I need more resources, or I need more money, or, I don't have enough information. If you get with a proper expert and have someone who can guide you and lead you the way, go ahead and start now, because it takes time to build. Even as a business owner or a nonprofit corporation, your 3 to 5 year window, that's part of your growth window. That's your maturity window. So you're not going to just wake up one day and get it all right. Start now.
I love that, starting now. And the way you can start now is, if you're afraid to start, you don't have to start by yourself. You can register for Side GigCon, and you can get started with people that are here to support you, give you the expertise, the resources, and really connect and collaborate with you. So if you're afraid to start because you don't want to do it by yourself, or you don't want to fail, why not connect with people that can assist you through the process, so you can begin that 3 to 5 year or that 2-year process today? Because I don't want you saying, I'm going to start next year. Right. I don't want to hear the same excuse, I need to start next year, when we're doing Side GigCon 4. Side GigCon 3 hybrid is when we start now.
Yes. I tell my clients that one day and some day is no day of the week. So we have to put it on the calendar. Let's set a date.
Let's set a date. And the date is July 21st through July 23rd.
Yes.
That's when we're going to start, July 21st. And you can register at sidegigcon.com. Just go to sidegigcon.com. Thank you so much, C. Nicole. Tell us how we can connect with you besides Side GigCon.
Well, all my social media is C. Nicole Henderson. So my IG is C. Nicole Henderson. My Facebook is C. Nicole Henderson. I also have a link tree, which is linktree.com/C. Nicole Henderson. And you could go to my website, which is cnhenderson.com, which we are updating, but you can go to the current site for right now. So we're in our rebranding stage. So we can do those 3 things that Lori talked about.
Absolutely. See, we're all in this group together. We're all here to support and help each other. Thank you so much, C. Nicole. I'm so excited to see you. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. All right, everybody. So, my internet may be a little bit choppy, but you all get the gist. You can hear me. It is Side GigCon 2022 Hybrid Conference. We are here to give you all the resources, information, and experts that you need to be successful with your side gig. You can go to the website, sidegigcon.com, learn more about the speakers, learn about the schedule, and also learn about the sponsors. Make sure that you register, even if it's virtual. Make sure you do it. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to give you all a secret. The secret is I'm going to give you $100 off just by watching this video. Giving you $100 off the mastermind. So if you want to attend the mastermind, which we only have a few seats left than 20. We're only going to have room for 50 people. We have less than 20 available, but I'm going to give you $100 off. All you need to do is use the code DISRUPTOR. DISRUPTOR, DISRUPTOR. Use the code DISRUPTOR. You're going to get $100 off any of the mastermind tickets. You can also register for the virtual access as well to watch, to be a spectator on the 21st and 22nd. If you have any other questions, make sure you go to sidegigcon.com. Can't wait to see you there. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. See you on the next Side GigCon Live.